Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now in tune to the greatest podcast it's ever been created. It's the 8-Bit Clubhouse Podcast, episode 34, recorded Monday, April 13th, introducing your host. First, he's your favorite gamer's favorite gamer. It's Hambone Johnny. And next up to bat, he's the coolest kid on the playground. It's Kevin L.A., a.k.a. Koozie. And last but most, he's the man, the myth, the legend. It's Drew. To the thousands in attendance watching live on YouTube and or Twitch, and to the millions listening on podcast services around the globe, welcome to the club. Tonight's episode is amazing. I always say that. I'm excited for this one. I was so excited. I got hyped up. I started making mental notes and never wrote one down. So we'll see where this goes. This is going to be fantastic. We're back, right? We had 3 podcasts all together there, but this one is our normal format. We're going to talk about what we've been playing. We're going to talk about this and that. We're going to talk about, I think Hambone Johnny's been on Temu again, so stay tuned for that. And if you wait to the end of the episode, I've got a special merch announcement to make, so stay tuned for that as well. This episode is jam-packed, folks. You've tuned in on a perfect night. Can't wait. Guys, how we doing?
Good. I can't wait for the end of the episode now, because I don't know what this mystery merch update is. So I'm certainly going to hang around till the end. I don't know about you guys. Drew, are you going to stay around?
I am certainly going to hang around till the end. And
Drew's like, I'm out.
I want to say, this is our official, like you said, Drew's kind of first episode back to routine, let's say. So if we did gather any new Patsy's listeners, welcome to the Big Clubhouse. This will be our more back to normal episode, and get to know us as usual. We'll do a little bit of chatting and whatnot. So yeah, it's nice to be back to routine, right? It's always good. But that was a week to remember. That was some fun times, some good memories. But
yep, good times.
Yeah.
Speaking of PAX,
of
PAX East, I made that video. If you go to our YouTube channel, we're on 8bit_clubhouse on YouTube. Go there, check out the video. It's really good. It's got a good amount of views for an 8-minute video. Usually you get more views on the short videos, right? But this one, it's doing okay. So
even better too is it's in our show notes, the last 2 episodes, and I'm going to keep it in this week's show notes as well. So if you want a really quick access to it,
yeah. But I put in that we had our good friend Max Power over on the Discord. Mentioned something about, and we talked about this last episode, my drone incident, right, with the helicopter and all that. And Max Power chimed in and said they can track you regardless. Every time you fly one of these things, they know. So there's no hiding. In between 2 trucks wasn't doing nothing.
Listen, it did everything for the story. I loved it.
It's just a deferment of potential penalties. And now we have like this thing to check in with you every week. Like, hey, did you get a letter from, the seaport saying you're a bad boy?
Right.
I don't know. What would they say? You're fined like $20 or something? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I think there's you can get like a $5,000 fine or something. I don't know. I don't know. And jail time. That is the max, right? That's probably if I was up there just flipping them the bird, like, catch me, coppers.
Somebody stole my drone. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing, guys. I bought a new drone.
Oh boy!
And nice. I took the old one and wiped my information clean and registered it in my daughter's name. So if the bill comes, she'll be on the hook for the $5K.
What a dad!
And I registered my new one under my other daughter. So hey, I'm scot-free as it is. That's
perfect.
No jail time for your boy, but my daughters, on the other hand, may be in trouble. So keep an eye out for that. But new drone is amazing. He's got a better camera, longer flight time. It's just decked out in all the ways possible, right? Wow. So my first one was a little beginner drone. I had to practice with that and bang into walls and crash it a few times. But now that I'm a pro, I know what I'm doing.
Is it like the same size-ish? Or is it bigger?
Yeah, it is. It's the same weight for sure, but it's got more bells and whistles. Yeah. It's a little bigger, but it's still pocketable.
Okay.
And our good friend Marcio over on our Discord sent me a message and said, "Hey, on my Nintendo, they've got these Mario 40th pins, these giant pins." And I'm like, I don't want, who needs more pins in there? I don't need pins in my life.
You do. You love a good pin.
And check it out anyways. Let me just see how many.
You love it. You love it. Who are you kidding? You love a good pin. That was your go-to.
Just ask Chris.
Pat's East. Yeah.
I do have way too many. I love pins. You're right, Drew. I'm wrong. I love pins so much, in fact, that I went over to my Nintendo and I added those Mario. Here they are right here. These Mario 40th anniversary pins. They're huge. Added those to my cart after I said I didn't need them.
And some coasters.
And then while I was there, it was like, well, if you add $25 worth of stuff, you get free shipping. So I browsed around the store and ended up adding a bunch of nonsense that I didn't need. But one of the things I saw on there was this box. It's a hard shell case Metroid. It's on Nintendo.com. It's on their website under merchandise. And I saw this and I'm like, I've got so much camera gear and stuff. I hoard camera gear and microphones and stuff. I don't know why, but because I like to create stuff. So I buy all this stuff and I wanted something secure to put it in this case. And I saw this Metro case and I'm like, this is perfect. So I bought it to get the free shipping and it was like $30. And it gets home and here it is. This is the Metroid case.
Okay.
And it's a lot bigger than what I wanted.
Okay.
It's hard shell.
It's like lunchbox size.
Yeah.
You can fit a couple PB&Js in there.
The picture looked smaller. It didn't have the dimensions on the website, and I got it. And let's see. Here we go. It's got tons of space, and I mean, you can hold multiple 3DSs, and I don't know, all kinds of fun stuff. But too much room for what I needed. The zipper's really cool. It's got a little Samus on there.
Okay.
Oh, that is cool. It looks like high quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's just too big for what I needed it. So I'm selling it. It's posted on eBay right now, guys. If any of you listeners want it, I've got a Metroid lot up there. It's got a hoodie, a bunch of other Metroid stuff. And it's already got a couple bids, so you have till Friday to bid on it. So that's my promotion there. So
Tim, if you're listening,
and it's cheap.
Tim's
it's only like $25.
Tim is your
the
guy.
The bid is at. So
don't let Tim see it. Tim will jack up the bid for you.
You know, I'm glad you said our Discord member's name, Marcio, because I always said it like Marcy. Oh
yeah. Yeah. I did that for the longest time. But yeah, it's Marcio. Like
Marcio.
Mario, but
there we go. Yeah,
Marcio.
Perfect. I love that.
Shout out to Marcio.
Shout out. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Listen, I just expect, being me, that everything I say is pronounced incorrectly. So
as long as you embrace it, I think that's all that matters.
I embrace it. I embrace it. Stuck in lingo, Hambone. I was stuck in lingo.
Stuck in lingo.
Well,
I know what's not stuck in lingo, aside from Kuz's Metroid eBay post. It's also not $25, but you know what's expensive is trees. Our trees. Yeah, so we got some new trees coming in here. So expensive. Springtime. I'm doing my first podcast of the year in short sleeves, ready to go.
Wow.
It's heating up here. It's going to be 80s this week, and spring is upon us, gentlemen.
Spring is upon us.
So yeah, I had the local landscaper out. Give me some quotes on tearing out some bushes, installing some new arborvitaes, mulching the mulch beds. I mulch every year, so we'll be mulching it up there. Although I'm outsourcing the mulching this year, which is going to be great, and we're also doing a nice little brick borderline on a couple of the flower beds that we have today. So I am excited. It is more money than I wanted to spend, but I'm committed.
Always.
And it is what it is, you know. And I think about all the time that I'm not going to spend doing it myself. And I said, you know what, this is worth it.
It's absolutely worth it. Yeah. It you know, I also mulch every year, but it sounds like you arborvitae every year. Is that true? Like every year you're talking about these wonderful arborvitaes.
This year I'm doing it right. Last year was my little trial. I bought the little guys from Home Depot.
Oh, that's right.
Planted them myself.
Yeah.
3 out of 4 still survive. Now my next little project with them is trying to transport them to the back somewhere. I'm going to try to dig them out, dig some holes, and see if I can get them to take back there. But the front's going to have, I think, 7 in a row, like 4 to 5 footers. So we'll get started a little bit more there. They're tearing down some of the flower bed as well, and making a little bit more lawn area. So yeah, a lot of work here.
Did any of your little bushes or trees get any snow damage? I'm starting to like make sure all like the bushes and stuff like that in the front garden beds are starting to grow back properly, because we had so much snow this year, right? That there was a lot of weight on those things. That's my concern.
Yeah, all my bushes survived. My lawn, the front looks pretty good. The back has a lot of like snow mold spots that are still recovering. So yeah, I'm just trying to rake them out and keep it fresh as much as I can. But
you guys have been better than I have. I gotta get out there soon.
Yeah,
but,
I did my second mow of the year already this week.
Stop it!
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, last weekend was sort of a mulch / like leaf cleanup. Bagged it all. Just wasn't a ton. It was just enough to kind of take off the top, and then the front this weekend actually needed it. So yeah, it was nice. Got the edger out. Did some nice lines with the lawnmower. So yeah, I'm ready to go.
The sprinklers on already?
Not yet.
No, I might test mine this week. Yeah,
they're coming next week.
I think next week's supposed to get cold again, so it's like, I think I even saw something in the 40s, back to the 40s. So I was skeptical on that, but yeah, I'm behind, I guess, to you guys. You know what it is? It's been tax season. Wife's been busy.
A lot going on.
I go on vacations coming up, so like that's been on my mind, getting ready for that. And then basketball season has begun. I was in the car, I think that's 7 hours this weekend. 5 basketball games, a soccer game. I mean, I love it. I love watching my kid play sports, but I think yesterday I left the house at 8:30 a.m. I go home at 7:30 p.m. It's just
that's long.
That's what it is. We did sneak in
Masters Day too.
Yeah. I know. I was watching on my phone between car rides and between games, but yeah. What are you gonna do? But I've been using my golf simulator quite a bit because
I was curious.
I have not gone golfing yet because of how busy I am. But the beauty of this new setup I have is I probably have hit balls 8 times, whether it's the driving range or played 9 holes, and I feel it's so prepared now going into my golf league, because I've been swinging, right? I mean, if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't have played or hit any balls. So it's definitely getting its use. My golf league tomorrow night, it's big draft night. I think I told you guys we do a big draft, right? So there's 40 guys in the league. The top 10 guys are the A players, and we draft our team, which are our team for the year. So it's fun. We all get in the room together with yelling and screaming and beers and food, and it's a fun time. So that's happening. And before I know it, golf league will start, and I'll be out there enjoying the weather. So I'm ready. I'm ready for some nice weather. Pool opens this month, a couple weeks. So excited for that as well. But yeah, that's it. Spring around the corner.
Going on.
I gotta catch up to you guys in the yard work. I think I killed the mole. I don't know if I told you that. I told you I had a mole problem. I have not seen or any signs of the mole. I think it's dead. We can only hope.
Nice. I might need some tips. I've got definitely some tunneling happening here. It might be leftover from the fall. It might be fresh. I'm not sure, but we'll see. So
they say they collapse a lot in the spring, but it doesn't mean new ones. Yeah, I had a guy come out, put some poison worms.
You got a good mole guy?
I had a mole guy. He admitted. He goes, "Listen, I've only dealt with moles once. They're a pain in the butt, but I'm gonna try my best." I said, "That's all you can ask for."
That's all you can ask for. Yeah,
and he did. He's been out here like 3 times checking on them, and
that's awesome.
Yeah,
getting the job done.
That's very perplexing to me, because you call a guy and he shows up and he goes, "I've actually never seen a mole before."
Well, let me say,
when you called him, was it like, hey,
No.
like, I'm going to get you started with your mole business? And Drew's
This
like, I'll
is
throw you a
kind
bone.
of like a family friend guy who like owns like or works for like a pest control type-ish company.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he didn't even charge me. He's a good dude. So
Awesome.
I
He's like, chipmunks are
can't
my specialty, but I'm going to give this mole thing a shot.
listen. I was like, if I want to be the guinea pig for your mole, let me be the guinea.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
what
love
you
it.
got to do.
That's good.
Pump some poison worms in my yard. Just let it go. Let it rip. If that doesn't work, set up a cage. I don't care. We need the moles out. That's all I need to know. So
Darth chimes in.
yeah.
I'm familiar with the concept of moles, and I've read a few books. Plus, I have some dynamite.
We'll blast him out. Yeah.
Blast them. I love it. Good stuff.
Well, I hope your mole doesn't return.
too.
Poison worms. I've now officially heard it all. I thought I had. Now I have.
I thought I've
Poison
seen
worms.
all shirts until tonight as well.
All shirts. Yeah. The birds of Georgia, ladies and gentlemen, are decorated on my shirt. It's good. Feels good. Looks good. I'm ready. I'm ready. Drew, what have you been playing?
I've been busy. No, I haven't been. That's not true. Boulder's Gate, chiming away, having fun. What did we do last?
Are you out of the darkness?
We just did something to free up the darkness. We killed
you're
some
close.
guy, or
Yeah,
we fought
good.
some guy.
So now
we
you can kind of
went
go
and
around and
Yeah.
like not have to have your lantern out or whatever.
Yeah, we went and saved like an angel chick or something, and then she came back and fought the other undead guy. They battled, but it's fun. It's so fun. I feel my Death Domain cleric is finally powering up. My party members is like, "Where'd you come from?" Like, because I'm starting to kill people left and right. I can now have 4 skeletons follow me around like an army of people, which is fantastic. Except when you have to go up or down a ladder, that
takes 4 hours.
It is not fantastic. Everyone is so mad at me, and it's funny because the skeletons literally stand in a line, and you have to wait. So, when someone's on a ladder in this game, you click the ladder, and like it auto goes up the ladder or down, and no one else can go on the ladder until the previous person is completely off the ladder. So when I go on the ladder, it's me and then 3 skeletons. And it's like one run at a time. They're climbing. So whoever's behind me gets so pissed. Like, oh my God, I just want to go up the ladder. You have to wait. But yeah, Boulder's Gate playing fantastic. We'll talk about PGA in a minute. But Dark Souls Remastered, playing on the Switch 2, runs fantastic. Looks fantastic, to be honest, for a 15-year-old game still. I was just playing tonight, and I was almost late for the podcast because I was so close to a bonfire. I'll tell you the part I was at. Actually, it's funny, Hambone. I was at the part that we saw at Pat's East that made me want to play the game.
Oh, cool.
I remember
Where
that part.
they have like the swinging axes on the bridges, and there's like a bunch of boulders in this area, and there's like these serpent guys. So I was in this area. I'm going through it all. I'm getting all the stuff I gotta find, some chests. I came across my first mimic chest. And I'm like, man, where's the bonfire? I have no potions left and like half a health. And I come across a guy, I kill him. I'm good. I'm surviving. Then I enter this area. If you remember, there's like this. I come out of that area. That was like all underground. And there's like a giant throwing flaming boulders at you. You know, at the top of this castle. And I'm like, I'm looking at the guy. I'm trying, but there's nowhere to hide. So like I'm walking around trying to look at the guy to avoid these boulders. And it's like you gotta go to this edge and look down and jump off. There's the bonfire. I'm like, where's the bonfire? Where's the bonfire? Where's the bonfire? And then just bam.
You got bouldered.
The boulder, dead. And you know how this is. When you're close to a bonfire, it's like you just played for 30 minutes. You know what I'm like?
Yeah.
And now I already found all the secrets in that area, but I still have to go through the maze. I still have to go through the boulders. Maybe it takes you 15 minutes the second time through, but that's if I survive.
And I hope you remember which turn to take.
Yes.
And all that. Yep.
So
that's a tricky little area.
It was tricky. So if last time we talked, I was fighting the wolf.
Yep.
And I'll be honest, I skipped the wolf for now. I said, I will go back and fight the wolf at a later time. He's hard. He's fast. I feel like I'm not ready for him. So that's the thing. I think you do need to beat him at some point,
You
but
do. Yeah, that's one of the mandatory bosses. I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
that I can go back to him.
you can. Yeah, and he's not too far from like that main area either.
No,
Like you can
he's
get back
not.
pretty easily.
No, I mean, overall, I'm loving this game. Like, legit, probably an 8 out of 10. I think my biggest problem is, and maybe this is how I'm playing it, it is like a Metroidvania-ish, right? And maybe that's part of Dark Souls. I don't know. But I feel like you go back a lot. But I also feel like I still get lost kind of a lot, and I'm using a guide. Because the guide was like, oh, go back to Farlink. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to stop and really think. How the hell do I get back there? And like, I know where that was, but I don't remember how to get there. And it's a long ways sometimes to run just to get back to where you need to be. That part of the game is a little frustrating, but I get it. That's what these games are. This is these older style Dark Souls games are. But besides that part, if it was a little bit more linear, I think it'd be a little bit higher on the scale for me.
Mhm.
But I love it.
Yeah.
I just wish I knew more. Like, I have all these items and I'm afraid to use them because I don't know what to use them on. Like, even the souls, I don't know if I should just be focusing on leveling up. And then I feel like I die a lot. So it's like, if I have enough, I should just use them on something. But what do I use them on? And then it's like, well, you need 20,000 souls to go buy this ring that you need. I'm like, 20,000 souls? You know how long that's going to take me? Like, so that part of it's a little frustrating, but I get it. It's just these games don't tell you anything. And I'm using the IGN guide, which is helpful, but also guides don't really explain those things either. You know, that's not what they're. It's a walkthrough. It's so that's where I'm at. End of the day, Dark Souls remastered, plays great on the Switch. Really enjoying it. Having a lot of fun with it. So,
That's awesome.
What do you guys think about that as far as a video game mechanic? Because I got a gun in Resident Evil, and I'm like, I'm not going to use this unless I really need it. And when will I need it? I don't know. And then you get to the end of the game, and I never used it. Right. So it's the same thing with what you're kind of dealing with, Drew, is you're gathering all these things and you don't know what to do with them or when. And then you may get an amazing spell that you only get once per game and use it on a pawn, and then you don't have it anymore. And that stresses me out, man.
Yeah.
I wish I knew what to use, when to use the right items, right?
And
Mario had a fireball.
Yeah, but you do that a lot of games, right? Paper Mario. I used to have like the 50, the jelly jam. You have like the 50 FP and the 50 HP, and you combine them, and you have this super, pretty much full health and full FP. It's like, I have 5 of them, and then you never end up using them. Because it's like, well, I gotta save them. I gotta save them in case I need them for the boss. And then it's like, I don't know, that you get new items later on and you don't need them anymore. And I think it works that problem for a lot of games, right? And to your point with guns, especially, like, man, I only have 8 bullets for these things, and I know they're super powerful. Should I use them on this boss? But I don't even know how many more bosses are after this one. So it's like,
yeah,
yeah,
rolling the dice.
It's tough. Like,
that's a
and it's funny in Dark Souls, like, you have a limited number of fireballs and stuff from camp to camp. And I found with Dark Souls, I was like, you try to harvest those, so I might need those later on. But now it's like, it's useless. If I can't beat these guys in the beginning with all my health, I'm never even going to make it any further. I might as well just use all my fireballs in the beginning. Yeah.
Use your stuff. I would say, use the things.
I was using
that's a great motto. Use the things.
Use the things. I was using the same weapon for a long time, Hambone. You know the gargoyles you fight? I think there's 2 of them earlier on. They dropped the gargoyle great axe, which I think is a rare drop.
That is,
and it's awesome. It's really powerful. But I just got like a lightning javelin from the Mimic, and they say that's one of the best javelins to use. So I just switched to that. We'll see.
Yeah, that's fun. Now you have to level back up and like
I know, and you got to use souls on that, and you got to use the certain crafting things, and I hear you.
Yeah, I forget what is it, like special stones or something that you need to level. I forget exactly what that currency is, but no, that's great. You use the things. If you have the things, just use them.
I know.
And I'm sure you've seen it in Dark Souls, but they have like the different stats you can apply when you level up, but they have soft caps. So what you mean by that is like, hey, you can put 99 points into your health, but each point you put in after 30, it'll give you less health. So maybe like 1 to 30, it'll give you an extra 10 boost, but maybe 30 to 40, it'll only give you 6 boost or whatever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like diminishing returns. So I would definitely look that up, what the soft caps are in Dark Souls, and that's manage to those at least,
Mhm.
and then go from there. And if you have extra, then spend on items.
Yeah, and it's tricky too, because depending on what weapon you use, like dexterity might actually increase your weapon
Mhm.
more than strength. So it's
Exactly.
not it's tricky. You gotta kind of I learned that
Yeah,
a little bit too.
you got to figure that out, right? Maybe I didn't use the axe or that javelin, but hopefully they're both the similar scaling. So if you've been
Yeah.
pumping strength, your strength
Yep.
will kind of benefit for the other one too.
Yep, exactly. So that's
That's
it.
cool, man. That's exciting.
What about you, Hambone? What have you been playing?
Yeah. Well, speaking of using the things when you need to use the things, I have beaten 2 games since we've last
No,
For you.
connected.
I
So I
don't
have
believe it.
rolled credits on Crimson Desert.
Oh, yeah?
No.
67 hours. I
Shoot.
think yeah, right. I spent a ton of time the weekend prior to PAX and post PAX. I think I between those 2 weekends I probably have 30 hours in just those weekends alone. Um, but yeah, so I picked up these elixirs along the way, and I'm like, oh man, attack power plus 10. I got to save that for a good boss. And you know what? I used them when I needed to. I ran into the hardest boss that I had run into up to that point, and I said, you know what? It's elixir time. So I used them, and I ended up having one left over for the final boss too. So that was perfect. But man,
Nice.
that game is chock full of content. I did the main quest. I did many of the side quests in the first of 5 sub areas that you're in, and I barely touched the side content in any of the other kind of areas that
Hmm.
you get to explore. Um, all kinds of like fishing mini games, and you can play. There's like a poker esque game that's in there. You can go hunting. You can craft different armors and dye them different colors. There's just like anything you can imagine is in that game. You can ride a bear if you want to ride a bear. Um, I rode a dragon. You actually have to ride a dragon as part of like the final boss sequence. That was super cool. But yeah, there's probably another 300 hours of content in that game if I wanted to, but I'm
Wow.
just kind of like lost
So,
in terms of where I would
so
go
are you
next.
are you done? You think, or you're gonna keep digging?
Um, so the interesting thing, if you guys have followed, is that this game is getting updates like every single week.
Yeah.
It's changing things. It's adding difficulty levels now. You can replay bosses. So I'm at a part right now where I don't know if it's a glitch or whatnot, but I'm trying to basically move my main camp to my original home. At the start, just to back up for a second, at the start of the game, your group called the Gray Mains gets attacked by this bear group. I forget exactly what they're called, but the bears. The bears come and they mess up the wolves. You're a wolf. You're all messed up. You lose your home, and you get everyone gets scattered. So the first part of the game is you trying to find your friends and sort of regrow the Gray Main camp back to its former glory. Black bears. Thanks, Rainer. I knew it was bears something. Um, so you do that, but in this new area where you're a northerner, you're in the south. I'm at that point where I have a fully like maxed out camp, and I'm trying to get everybody to move back north, and they don't want to move back north. I don't have the certain quest that's supposed to trigger for that. So that's really what I want my end goal to be. Like I want everybody to go home, but I can't figure that out. Just go home, guys.
Just send
You
them
too good for
home.
your
It's
home.
not too good. Just Tampo's
So
just the man of the people. That's
I'm
all he
just-
wants.
Yeah.
He
That's
just
it.
wants
I'm
them to
just
go
trying to
home. Be
just go
happy.
home,
Yeah.
be happy. So yeah, but it was a great game. I mean, there's so many hidden things to find. Like it's taken over my social media feed. Like, every day you turn
Oh
it
yeah,
on, there's something new. Like, oh, did you find like this suit of armor, or did you find this special
that's
weapon,
cool.
or that kind of thing. But yeah,
How
um,
many cats do you get? Yeah, following you around.
you can have 30. You can have 30
Yeah.
animals,
What have
30
you got?
pets. I have 2. I have a puppy and a dog. I didn't go to recruit
You didn't.
very
You didn't
many
go. You
animals.
didn't go with the cat arm. I saw videos of people with like 30
People
cats just
and
following
just
them
like
around.
all armored out, right? It's just
Yep.
hilarious. Yeah. So it's a game where you can do anything and everything. And applaud them for putting so much post-launch work in, because every update has been very substantial. If it's not content, it's stability or it's graphical enhancements. It's something new that they're really addressing the needs of the community. So props to them. Crimson Desert, it's going to stay on my PlayStation for the next few months, and I'll chip away at some small quests here and there.
Very cool.
But certainly not a 67-hour game, but more of a 7-hour game that I broke credits on is and a perfect palate cleanser, I gotta say, is Darwin's Paradox. So this is the octopus game.
This is on the Switch too. I didn't realize that.
It is on the Switch too. It's everywhere. What a fun time. What a fun time. Really great humor. There's no dialogue in the game, but you come across different collectibles that are, might be a diagram or a letter or some sort of world building item. That majority of them are coming from the aliens that are trying to invade the Earth and are talking about how stupid humans are and just really, really silly stuff. Like one of them is a diagram of this shark submarine, and it's like it's drawing an arrow to the left fin and it says like left fin, and then it draws an arrow to the right fin and it says not the left fin, right? So it's just like silly stuff like that. But yeah, the graphics were great. The controls weren't too complex, right? You're an octopus. You can shoot ink. You can grip onto any surface that basically you can touch. So walls, ceilings, moving platforms, those sorts of things. So it's not just like the top of the platform. You can cling onto the bottom if you have to, whether you need to get through a certain crevice or to avoid eyesight from some of the aliens, those sorts of things. So it's a mix of platforming and stealth, more stealth heavy in certain sections. But yeah, it's a short-ish game, 2D platforming adventure. It was fun. Would recommend if you're into something like this.
Could be a potential good playing game.
You know what? It is a really good playing game.
Yeah.
You can, if you're not trying to 100% and get all the collectibles and do all the things, you can beat this in 4 hours.
Okay.
For sure. The extra time spent was going back and trying to get the trophies for 2 different stealth sections. One sort of in the beginning of the game, one towards the middle, and I just kept messing it up. So it took a couple extra hours. So I think Darth is playing it. Yeah, no, it's fun.
I'm definitely going to play it, and it's cheaper too. It's only like $30 or something like that.
It's 25.
25.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'm definitely going to play that too. I just haven't. I don't know. It's definitely on my to-do list, but there's some other games coming out that may take its time. We'll see.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm definitely want to play that at some point.
For sure.
Good weekend game.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll hold PGA because I think we've all played it. So Kuz, I'll pass the torch over to you, my friend.
All right. Well, I'll start with I played the Bella Bell. We played the Bella Bell Park at PAX. Had a blast. I was able to get a deal on. It's only a $20 upgrade for your Switch if you have Super Mario Brothers Wonder. $20 upgrades it to the Switch 2 version with Bella Bell Park. I thought I'll get that. I'll play it with the family. We'll have a fun time maybe for an evening. Because like we said, I don't know how long it's going to last to play that multiplayer compared to some of the other multiplayer stuff that's out there, like Lego Party, Mario Party, whatever. But this didn't seem like it may last that long. So I fired it up and realized once I bought it that it has a single player mode. And that I did not know was on there. I just thought it was all the multiplayer stuff.
Oh, cool.
So I started playing the single player stuff, and it was really fun.
So it's very easy to like see the differences with the where it, because Nintendo's famously like hides the DLC. You know what I'm saying? This was very straightforward when you booted it up to select that.
Yeah. I went straight there to the Bella Bell Park. And then, when you're there, you talk to Toad or somebody or a Poplin or whatever. They're like, you need to go do these things. I don't know, but and you find out the Koopalings or the Koopalings are there. So you've got to go fight them. And each one of their stages is in a previous Mario Wonder stage. So to find those, Drew, to answer your question, you have to go back to stage 2 in Mario Wonder and wander around the map looking for Toad and his teepee. And once you find him, that's how you enter the Koopaling stage.
But that's a brand new stage. You're not just playing an old stage.
Right. Brand new stage. But it's not like a whole world. It's just one level. Stage. Yeah. So that was fun. You play all the Koopalings, and they have special abilities, which is really cool. And also you collect Bella Bell water. I don't know. You collect some kind of water to water these flowers, but then it's basically like coins. That's the currency in Bella Bell Parks, this water. So you collect the water and you can water the flowers, and the flowers sprout and give you these things. And one of the things they give you are the badges that you get in Mario Wonder, except they're double. So you can get the parachute cap with the flutter jump. And so you're basically being able to use 2 badges at the same time, which is really cool. Some of those badges were really fun, and there's a whole bunch of them. And I really liked the double badges. Obviously you can play as Rosalina as well. And then what I had the most fun with was the challenge courses. There's some Toad there with glasses, and he's like, if you're a real gamer, come and play these challenge courses. And you start out, it's like run through here and collect all the coins in the amount of time. So you do the first one, it's like super easy. And it gets harder as it goes along. And there's stages where it's like, don't touch the coins. Finish the stage without touching the coins. There's some where one of the split badges is you're invisible and you've got the automatic hop or something like that. It's invisibility mixed with something else. And it's like finish this stage invisible while not being able to stop moving. So the stages get hard, and I ended up 100% in the single player mode. Well, you have to get like 60. You beat 62 of those stages to get all your badges. You water all the flowers. You unlock all the things. I unlocked all the things. I got all the badges. I did the 62, and then it's like, if you're a real super duper hambone Johnny gamer, there's also an extra 15 courses here that are impossible to beat. And you have to play the Koopalings at a super hard level, and you're small and get no power-ups. I didn't even try those. So I guess I didn't 100% it, but I unlocked everything, rolled credits on the single player, and was it worth $20? I think it was. I got several hours of gameplay.
Do you know, like the regular Mario Wonder game, if that mode could play co-op?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like if Amy and I wanted to play that together, we could play the whole Koopalin thing together.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if you could play it, but regular Mario Wonder, you can play that 4 players. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. I didn't try that out. I did play the multiplayer with just my daughter. 2-player multiplayer in that thing is no fun. You gotta have 3 or more people for sure. 4 ideally.
Just like we did. Like that's just you're all in the same room yelling at the TV, yelling at each other type concept.
Yeah. But as far as the other part, the Bella Bell Park part, I don't know if you can do it with 2 players. That's an answer for Google.com. But
now, if I remember correctly, could you only play couch co-op, or only friends, or could you play that online? I forget the Bella Bell Park stuff.
The Bella Bell Park is online. It has online,
but you only
we could play. Us
only
3
with
could
friends,
play it.
though, right? You could play. You can't play with strangers. I don't think.
I don't know. I know in the regular Wonder, people would add.
Like
the online thing was add ghosts and stickers and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm not sure. I know
I'm grilling you, Coos. I know you're not the developer.
I'm not.
Curious.
You know, I'm not only am I not the developer, but I didn't. Had I known you'd have drilled me, I would have researched it more. I just thought I'd
You
high
said
overview of this thing.
you said yourself you were unprepared today.
Oh yeah, definitely unprepared.
Man. I was trying to do
notes.
some Googling and I hit the enter bar too soon and I landed on a Bella Hadid page as opposed to Bella Bella Park. So,
Okay.
I'm not helping over here either.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't play. It gave me the opportunity to play online. I did not play it online. So I don't know if you can play with strangers or just friends. Knowing Nintendo, it's probably just friends.
Yes.
Guys, I haven't watched wrestling since the mid to late 90s.
That's fair.
And I haven't played a wrestling game since I think I streamed it, the Nintendo 64. It's the last time I played a wrestling game.
Yeah, probably the best.
About a month ago, I was bored on Netflix scrolling through and saw a documentary about the WWE and something behind. I wish I knew it. I should have researched it. Something behind the scenes. Some behind the scenes on like making of the episode or making of wrestling.
Okay.
And it sucked me in, man. I watched the whole season 1 and season 2. I watched it all. And then I started like really getting into wrestling again. Just all of a sudden, I started watching it, and it's on my feed. And
is it on WWE Unreal? Is that what you watched? That's what.
Yes, that's
Rainer's
it.
Our fact checker
that's
over
it.
here.
Unreal. That's the one
coming with the info today.
That's man, cool. Rainer's knocking it out of the park. Yes, that's the one. Great show, really good. And that got me back into looking into the wrestling games. And as I was doing that, the WWE 2K26 came out right at that time. I mean, the timing, I don't know. Maybe it was a subliminal like lead Netflix, lead me into that show and then the game or whatever. So I started watching stuff about the game. It's like it's got 400 wrestlers, and I'm like, that's everybody. There's never been 400 wrestlers to wrestle.
Smash Brothers. Yeah.
Everybody's here. And so I bought the game on Switch because I got a deal. Got a little deal on the Switch version. Okay. So this is the first AAA non-Nintendo produced game I've played on the Switch 2 for sure. I don't even know if I played one. I don't know. This is the biggest game I've played on the Switch, and it runs really well. And it looks really good. This is the Switch 2, obviously, version, and it really surprised me the way it looked. I was just expecting a little, hair textures not being right, glitching out here and there, but it's on point. The game's fun. It's got tons of modes. I haven't even played all the modes. The one I'm kind of playing through is the story mode of CM Punk, and you kind of play his wrestling matches and try to change the ending, right? Where he gets beat, cool. You got to play as him and not get beat. And it's cool in those matches. It'll give, because this game has a lot of buttons. You guys know how I feel about buttons, but wrestling has a lot of moves. So you need a lot of buttons for a lot of moves. And so it's cool because it says, all right, it'll give you, like a list of things to do, like throw this guy in the turnbuckles and then run at him and jump up and punch him in the face. And you do that and it checks it off the list. And if you check all those things off the list during a match, then you unlock a character or a ring or an arena or something.
I like that. Yeah.
So you go through and you check off these checklists. I know Hambone Johnny likes a good checklist.
I'm a big checklist guy.
A good trophy checklist.
Love it.
You too, Drew. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that I'm really enjoying that mode. I've played like 4 or 5 matches in that, so that's been really fun. I want to dive a little deeper into it, but as I turned the game on, I was ready to just scroll through all the wrestlers and see all the old guys that I remember back in the 90s. And there was like 20 guys on there. I'm exaggerating. There was probably more than 20, but it felt like 20 guys. And I'm like, where are the 400 wrestlers? EA Sports. Is that what it is? Does 2K run with EA Sports? Is that the same company? That's
different.
Oh, okay. Never mind. This is never EA Sports. I love you. It's in the game.
They suck too.
2K Sports will nickel and
EA
dime
lost
you.
all their licenses. That's why 2K had to take over.
Yeah. Yeah, this game will nickel and dime you to death to get what you want. If you want the 400 wrestlers, you better be prepared to pay for that, or just play
like
forever.
400 hours.
Yeah. So
Listen,
that's your choice.
I know all about trying. Evan nickel and dimes me every day for 2K NBA. Dad, I need to get Shaq 100 rated, and Dennis Rodman 99. I need a Dennis Rodman 100. I was like, buddy, I don't. 99 sounds pretty good to me. Like, why do you need 100?
I don't think that 1% is going to get much better. But yeah, and you saw it in the PGA golf, right?
PGA, same thing. They
get you there too. It's like, do you want a new shirt? $1.99.
Yeah.
I don't, man. 2K, I just wasn't prepared for all that, because I'll play the golf game and just wear, an umbrella hat and a t-shirt and be fine. But to advertise this game as all the wrestlers that have ever wrestled, and then you turn it on, it's like, but you got to pay for it. Hi, Michael Transaction here. Would you like to have 400 wrestlers? Well, come on out your pocketbook, youngin', because you're paying for them. Woo! That's how the game started. Spoilers. But yeah, other than that, it's a good game. It's fun. Graphics are great. Runs well on the Switch. Yeah, Rainer, you haven't played one since 04, but this one looks really good. It is really good. And the ratings and stuff, I think there's, I saw somebody that works for IGN that plays all the wrestling games, and they said this one's like a 7 out of 10. Like, you'd think they come out every year. It's the same thing like Madden, but this one apparently is one of the good years. So
yeah, it's got an 80 on OpenCritic, which is really great.
But it's sucked me in. I bought wrestling cards. Look at this. I've got wrestling trading cards. It sucked me in. WrestleMania is this weekend. My family's out of town. They come back Sunday.
Oh, you must
It's a 2-night event. So I'm going to be able to watch WrestleMania on Saturday. I'm not going to watch on Sunday because my family's going to come back, and I have to act like I'm normal.
Yeah. Hey, fun fact, Cruz. I went to WrestleMania 33, which was in 2017 in Orlando.
I feel like I remember that.
Yeah, you probably did. I had to talk.
No, I think I met you in like 2019.
Might have been doing Dad's After
I remember
Dark.
you talking about it, though. I remember you talking about going to WrestleMania. How was it?
It was an experience. It was definitely an experience. Pitbull was like the halftime show.
Yeah. I don't know if I could deal with all those people. And the wrestling ring is so small. I went to a wrestling match in 1998.
Well, they have been a football stadium, essentially. Exactly. It was outside. And yeah, to your point, imagine a wrestling ring at center field of a 75,000 person arena.
And the wrestling ring's like the size of my living room.
Yeah. It's small.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, so tune in Saturday. I mean, hey, listen, I've got 3 boxes of these wrestling cards.
You can open
I'm
them
going to rip them open during WrestleMania while I watch it. I will,
live stream
sound off in the Discord if you want me to live stream me.
Live stream ripping this, Pat.
That's it.
Yeah. I'll live stream opening the card. Just
will you even
sound
know
off on our Discord? Huh?
You won't even know if you pull something big, will you? I mean, sometimes I don't know.
I mean, they have if it's numbered, I know it's good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just
the shiny
look for
ones
the
are usually
cards.
pretty good.
Yeah, shinies. I'll look for shinies.
You look for the shinies.
Really quick before we move on, I want your guys' opinion on which my next game should be for the plane. I'm sharing my screen. I got 3 options for you, and I have reasons. So you obviously know the first 2. The Mortal one, I don't know if you remember. I talked about this game a lot, maybe a year ago. And I loved it. There's a sequel to it.
Yep.
What's your guys' vote here?
When's your plane ride?
Friday.
Is your goal to finish the game on the plane?
See, I don't know. That's my concern. I mean, I have vacation too. I mean, some of it's the cruise. I wake up earlier in bed before, everyone's sleeping. I'll play a little bit too. I just don't want to come back to this from vacation. I didn't go back to Dark Souls. I don't think Dark Souls is a playing game. I need my strategy guide.
That's fair.
It's not a playing game. I think Darwin's is. I think Bella Bell Park definitely could be. I don't know about Morkel. I wouldn't do Mouse PI though. I wouldn't do a first-person shooter on a plane.
I wouldn't do Mouse PI. I think I would recommend playing that. It seems awesome.
Yeah.
I'm picking that up this week, but
me too.
I also heard it's like 12 to 20 hours long.
Yeah.
Mouse PI?
Yeah, it's a little bit more meaty. Maybe not 20, but it's north of 10. So if you're looking to kind of wrap it up while on vacation, I'd say Darwin's. Go with Darwin's. It's an easy play. You can play it, be distracted. Like if you need to deal with the family, you need to pause it or just leave it be.
It's a good point. Mortal's like kind of very boss heavy too, which like if you need concentration, probably a pro controller might be better.
Darwin's is a good playing game for sure.
All right, I'll take that. I like that advice. All right, that's all. That's all I had. I just wanted your guys' opinion.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. But right. We've all been playing PGA, right?
2K, yeah.
Well, speaking of 2K,
I had played it I bought it. I don't know when I bought it. No, I don't think I bought it when it came out, but it's been a while. And I had 11 hours in it. Hambone Johnny got it free on the PlayStation Plus episode. And Drew downloaded it on Switch, and we all got together and played it. We streamed it last Monday. Drew, what'd you think?
It's great. I'm playing on the Switch too, right? So to your point about playing Switch, I mean, I played some other big games I think on the Switch too so far, but the one thing I noticed quickly was load times. But then when I heard Hambone and you guys saying even the PS5 Pro was having these super long load times, I'm like, maybe it's not the Switch too then. So, but overall, I mean, what I like about this game is there's so many options, right? I think the first time I played you to do the career mode, which is also fantastic because whether you know or don't know, most tournaments are 4 days. They have like shortened versions and they kind of simulate so you can play only a few holes if you want. A lot of customization there. But I think I was telling you guys last time we played too, one thing I really liked, and I went back and I played a lot more of it, was if you go to like challenges and then there's like, I forget what it's called, maybe player challenges you can select. I think they had 2 options. I forget who the other option was. It was Tiger Woods or someone else. And I selected the Tiger Woods one. And then it goes back through Tiger Woods' history and like major defining moments of Tiger Woods' career. Like when he hit in a ridiculous punch-out shot on whatever hole of this big tournament. And you recreate that. And it'll be like, you have 8 shots. You need to hit the green 3 times to move on. And you'll get like 1 star. 5 times you get like 2 stars, or you get up to 3 stars. And then if that challenge, you can beat it, you move on to the next challenge. And then there's extra bonuses like, hey, if you get 22 stars, you can unlock this little chest and you get like 500 VC coins and a special shirt. So I've been playing some of those challenges and it's awesome. Like, oh man, I remember that. I remember watching this on TV, this moment. Like, this is cool. Let me recreate that moment. So I was doing that. And then, so a lot of the single player stuff, like I'll probably play that a little bit on the plane too now that I'm thinking about it, because that's super easy. Like 3-minute challenges. There are some like you play the last 3 holes of a tournament, which again is a 4-minute challenge. So I really like that because you're not committing to an entire round of golf or whatever it might be. It's super easy to restart. But I mean, have you guys been playing any other modes that the stuff we played, or you just been doing what we've been doing?
Yeah, I've been playing a bunch of modes. I actually, there's so much out there. I haven't even found that mode that you were talking about, the challenge mode. I went looking for it. I have no idea where to go. I might have just gotten frustrated with the long load times and like, oh, whatever, I'll just click something else. But yeah, I mean, the load times and like sort of the menuing is the worst part of the game, because the actual gameplay is great. It's great golf gameplay, very customizable from your point around. Maybe you want to play just 1 match of 18 holes for the tournament or 2, or simulate the holes. I think that's super cool to be doing. I messed around with ranked play today, and it puts you on pro mode, and I was not ready for that. I pulled out 1 victory, but lost terribly to 2 other people. I also found out apparently your mic's on during that, and the guy's like, "Oh, hey, buddy, And I was like, I hope I didn't say anything really bad.
You don't have an option to turn it off?
You do. I didn't
It
realize
starts
that
off with
it was
on.
on. Yeah, that
Yeah.
some British dude was like, "Nice putt, mate." And I was like, "Okay, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro." But yeah, it's great. We got together over the weekend. The four of us, Drew and two of my other buddies, Pat and Nick. We got to play a little bit. We had
Oh,
what's been called room code gate
oh
with
man.
Drew trying to join in. That's another thing. I guess that's another complaint I have. Like, I'm in the same room as Drew. I'm trying to become 2K friends with him, but
Yeah.
like I can't just click your name and say add friend. It's like
Nope.
I need a code, but then I give you the code for Hambone and 72 Hambones show up
Yeah.
and not even me. Like, why is it so hard?
That blew my mind. That Hambone 1234. That's whatever your username is. I literally searched that cruise Hambone 123 in search. I'm not kidding. I had 7 pages of Hambones.
Wow.
478 9213. But
There's
not
dozens
1, 2,
of
3,
us.
4.
Yeah.
7 pages. I went through
That's
each
crazy.
one, and I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I literally typed in the number, and we couldn't find it. So we're still not friends. I don't think.
No, we're not. So,
So
we'll
did
figure
you
that out at
play
some
then,
point.
Drew?
Yeah, we got him in there
did.
eventually.
We-
It
Okay.
was,
The problem was the first time he pasted the code in, I typed it in, I joined. We played one match, and then we got
we did a
disconnected.
Divid Derby, and then when you back out, if you don't stay for the end, I think it kicks everybody out of the room code, and then you'll have to join again, which is
The new
fine
room
if you're
code.
friends or your PlayStation friends, and you can just join. But when you're playing crossplay, it doesn't work that seamless. So
And then we may say there was a little bit of Drew error there, maybe some deciphering issues. Hambone decided to, rather than type it and paste it, he would just read it to me, which in a normal world makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was some issues with. Did you say H or did you say that?
it was
It was an adventure.
We figured it out.
It was an adventure. It took way longer than it needed to.
It's all right. It happens. But yeah, no, it was fun. But last night I got on there with the guys, and we they don't have Augusta National as a course option, but there apparently is another course that 2K made that's akin to that, and I'm assuming that's the course you play when you play the majors as you progress through the season. But I found a fan made course that was like 1-for-1 Augusta, which was super cool.
Really?
Some random dude on PlayStation made this course and posted it, and was like one of the top like 15 courses that were played yesterday. So it was really cool. It was really hard, but that was super fun. So I'm having a good time with it.
Nice.
Who's have you played anymore?
I want to hop back on there. I have not had a chance to, but that's happening. You guys rekindled my love for it when we played the other night, and I hadn't played the online stuff. I've only played the single player stuff. There's a mode on there. I don't know if you guys have played the Top Golf mode. It's fun. The Top Golf. I
found that one.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, I hadn't done the multiplayer stuff, so now it's like a whole new game, right? If I can hop on with you guys and are able to play, and with Rainer and Pat or whoever else is on there, it was a fun time. I had a good time. Yeah, I love that Cardonius hopped in there and went from the tutorial to the podium.
Yeah, that was incredible.
That was really, really cool. So yeah, it was a fun time. I had a good time playing it. I'm definitely gonna jump back in. I haven't yet, but I will.
Nice.
I will.
And I'll end by saying Rainer just
the society Hambone, right?
Hambone set up a society, which is essentially like a 8-bit clubhouse club, I guess you could call it.
I got to get in on that.
Now I haven't done it yet because I think I sent you a request. You weren't online at the moment, Hambone, and then I need to go back and do it. So how does that work? Because I'm in the club now, but there's weekly matches or
so it's sort of like set up however I set it up, really is how it works. So yeah, you send me the request, and for sure, if anybody out there is listening, interested, join in. If you got the game, anybody with PlayStation, you were able to claim it last month, so join in. We're all new and learning and whatnot, so it's fun. But basically, I have the ability to set up like club matches. So I've set up I think 3 or 4 different matches that are 2 18-hole runs at a particular course that We can play asynchronously. So if I'm ready to play now, awesome. I'll get my round or two in,
Yeah.
and then you can get your 2 rounds in whenever. So I set it up for 4 days in length to play 2 matches,
Oh,
and
sweet.
there's a day break, and then there's another match where you have to
That's
play
so
2 sets of
cool.
18s. Yeah, it's super cool.
I'll jump
And
on
then
and
you
play.
can see
Yeah.
how everybody did.
That's
Um,
cool.
yeah, so first one was at Pinehurst. I shot a 2 under. Rainer got his match in. He shot a -5. I think Pat, we were talking to him last night. I think he was like +15 or whatever because he was messing with the difficulty and he jacked it up and he's like, I was in the trees the whole time. And that course is not easy either. So
Yeah,
but yeah, so you play at
that's
your own
cool.
speed at your own
I'm
pace.
gonna play this one. I forgot that it ended, so I will be in for the next round. I will make
Yeah,
sure I
you
get
should be
to
able
it.
to get in. I think
Me
you can
too.
get tonight if you're
That's
up
all right. I'll
still.
wait for tomorrow. I'll wait for the new round.
So yeah, should be fun.
Sweet.
That is PGA 2K25. Good game. Good game.
Yeah.
I like it. So since we've been together, the Super Mario Galaxy movie has hit the big screen. Did you go watch it, Hambone?
I did. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we
I know
went.
Drew posted a picture. I know I didn't hear from you. So what did you think?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. So I took the family. We were talking about trying to find a time, maybe on the weekend, going for an early morning, and we were sitting there Friday night, the weekend it came out, having dinner, and I said, you know what, let's just go tonight. Let's not go
Yeah.
like right now in the thick of things with all like the teenagers and whatnot. Let's wait till later. So we took our 9-year-old son to a 9:30 p.m. movie.
Wow.
So it was a very aggressive move
Yeah.
from a parenting perspective, but
Did he survive?
he thought this was like the coolest thing in the world. He thought he was walking out of that theater. He was strutting. He's like, "Yeah, I know it's almost midnight. I'm still up. I ate some popcorn. I had some
Wow.
Skittles.
Good for him.
Look at me." So yeah, he was just living his best life. And no, I like the movie. Right? Was it the best movie in the world? I would give it 5 out of 5 Hoobie Halloweens is what I would give it.
5 out
I
of 5.
don't even know what that means.
Me either.
That's the
Me
point.
either. So yeah, I mean, I think it was just like a nostalgia. It basically was like funneling nostalgia straight to
Yeah.
your face is kind of what it was. If you're thinking back to college days, funneling beers, that's what this movie was, except you were just funneling bombs and cheaps to your gullet. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I felt it was. There was very little story, but it was just kind of like, oh my God, look at this. Oh my God, look at that. And that's kind of what it was for an hour and a half, which I thought
That
was
was
fun.
it. Yeah,
And
absolutely.
any sort of non-Nintendo fan would be completely lost. But for me and my wife and my kid, we had a blast. A lot of laughs,
Good.
a lot of
Yeah.
good times. How about you guys?
How was Owen the following day?
Oh, he was ready to go back.
Oh, okay. So his lack of sleep, he was
Oh
fine.
yeah,
with
he
it,
didn't
huh?
care. Yeah, he was
Uh-huh.
he had April vacation that last week, so he was
Okay.
staying up late anyway. Maybe not midnight late, but he
Nice.
was
Right.
all week.
What'd you think, Drew?
I loved it. I mean, I thought it was great. I don't see why there's so many people out there complaining about story and whatnot. I mean, it's an Illumination movie. People, there's legit movies out there about minions that don't even talk, and people love it, and I love them. I think it was a fun movie. I think there was a lot of story, to be honest. I think the story was all over the place, but I think there's a lot of story. I mean, you have the whole story with Peach trying to understand her past, right? You have the whole story of Rosalina trying to save her, Lumens. And you have the whole story of Bowser Jr. trying to just prove to his dad that he is a somebody, right? I think there's a lot of side stories. And I think there's growth stories. You have Yoshi's story, right? I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot of things happening, and I think that's what
Yeah.
makes people think that there's no story. It's this jumbled mess. But I think it's just a lot of little stories.
Yeah, there were just
that
not a lot of
overlap.
depth. I think that's
Sure.
it. There was a lot of things happening, just nothing, no
But
real character
I
development.
think
if you're gonna
people
look at that.
forget, as us sitting here being 40-year-old grown adults talking about a Nintendo movie, like, we're not the audience, right? This is for kids that want to watch minion movies that just make weird noises and colorful stuff and characters, and I think that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
You know, I enjoyed it. I think there was some odd, like, interesting choices, right? Because you have so much going on, it pulls away from, I think, the true stars of Nintendo. Like, no one is talking about the lack of Donkey Kong. Like, just
I
he was
thought
such a
that is. I
We
thought
are.
that as I was going there, I'm like, Seth. What's Seth Rogen? Is that his name?
Yep.
He wasn't in any of the promotional stuff, and I'm like, is Donkey Kong even going to be in this movie?
Yeah, I think I was looking at like someone. I don't know if it was GameScoop or someone, or maybe Nintendo Dads. I don't remember. Like Rosalina, who's like the star character, had 10 minutes of screen time. But then, like, is that a lot? Maybe not. But it's. I think that I said. I think there was a lot of small stories going on that didn't have depth. I think it was just they were trying to connect the dots. But I mean, there is some scenes that I absolutely loved. I loved all the scenes in the casino with the Mario 2 characters.
Me too.
I loved even when Princess Peach was gone and Mario and Luigi had to like take care of the kingdom quests, and it was like that little montage video of them saving.
I really
stuff.
like the cuts to the like the video gamey-ness.
Yeah, I like that stuff.
Yeah.
So I really, really enjoyed it. My family loved it. We had a blast. I bought the tin like you did, Cruz. The little Mario tin. Did you get the good guy or the bad guy tin?
Mine's not square. Mine's round.
Oh, see, mine's square. They had the good guys and the bad guys. I got the Bowser Jr. and the Bowser.
Oh, that's cool.
Different. Yeah, and then just this Mario movie on the sides.
Yeah, all that stuff was sold out by Friday night when we went.
Yeah,
I bet.
Yeah, so overall, I liked it. I thought it was great nostalgia walk down memory lane. But I think even if you didn't have those things, even from like my wife and son's point of view, they loved it too. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I just don't want people to expect. I guess I hate the hate, right? Because we all know this wasn't going to go out and win Oscars. I mean, that's not what this movie is supposed to be. It's supposed to be just a fun
kids movie.
Yeah. Yep.
Did your kids know who Star Fox was?
No, and I'll be honest, it's funny because everybody is talking about Star. That was the best part. I don't know. I kind of hated that he was in it. I mean, it was fine. I thought the character
a little bit out of place.
It felt very odd. Like,
I liked it, but
if you wanted like a spaceship guy to like teach us, Captain Toad. I mean, you have it written right there. Like, that's Mario Galaxy. Just have Captain Toad drive around in his little mushroom spaceship. Like, I don't know. It seemed odd. It seemed like an odd.
I did really like that, like the animated like vignette they did with the backstory. Cool. I'm like, oh my god, I love that. That was.
But no, my wife or son had no idea.
I asked Owen, like, do you know who the Fox guy was? He's like, no, and I told him about it, like the history and everything. But he's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was sitting beside my oldest daughter, and I was like, "That's the guy from Smash." She was like, "Oh yeah." So she just knew him from Smash Brothers.
Actually, Evan knew that as well. He knew he was from Smash.
Yeah, but that was it. Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. Same feelings all the way around. My family really loved it. We had a good time. It's a kids movie. It was fun. So,
cool. Which one's better, first or second Mario movie?
I think they're the same type of movie. I mean, I think they both have different moments that I enjoyed better. It's like Lord of the Rings, Hambone. You can't pick one.
I'll choose the first one.
Pump the brakes a little bit. I'm with you, Coos. I think the first one.
I think I saw the first one 2 or 3 times in the theater. I'm not sure I'd go back to watch the second one.
Yeah, I think the first one is it's new, just like a lot of movies, right? It's brand new. It's the introduction of these characters and how they talk and how they interact. So I would agree. I think at the end of the day, the first one's better.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, speaking of buying things, Hambone Johnny was back on Temu. Can you believe it?
Who could have thought?
He did some digging to, I'm not sure what he's going to do with this, but he's going to show us some things he saw on Temu, and we may try to guess the price or say if we're going to purchase it. Or
I'm going to lay it out for you guys. So let me share the screen here. All right, sharing. could be up there. So it's been a while since we did the Timu thing. We had Coos in the Wild and whatnot, but I've been thinking about Timu as one does, obviously. And I saw.
Do you want me to add this?
Yeah, can you? All right, so this was sort of spurred my thought. I'm like, you know what? We got to bring Timu back to the clubhouse. I saw this ad and I was so perplexed. And for the audio listeners, it's an ad from X, formerly Twitter. It says Timu game cartridge deals, and it has Mario Wonder, Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe, Mario versus Donkey Kong, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Party, of course, the Japanese version.
Just that one.
And and Super Mario Party. All of
these are games, all the legit artwork. This is the real
legit
stuff
artwork.
here.
They're all $13 or less. And I'm like, I'm kind of interested to just buy one and see what comes in the mail. Like, am I gonna get like
that'd be incredible?
Pack? Am I just gonna get like who knows?
A sticker, like
a sticker, like what is it gonna be? So I'm like, first off, how are they doing this? How is Nintendo not coming after them? And secondly, what would I actually get? End of the story is I didn't order any of these. I don't.
But you clicked it.
Oh,
I didn't click it. I didn't order it, but I am.
Don't
curious.
tell Cruz is gonna order it now.
Yeah, I gotta see what's in there.
Yeah. Well, if you could share your daughter's information that you set up your drone with, I will gladly use their info to buy one of these and just
right.
Yeah.
On. There you go.
But so that's a little lead in to why I was thinking about Timu. So I of course, after I spent more than 5 seconds looking at this ad, Timu started feeding me stuff in the algorithm. So I got a couple good ones from there. But I went to the site, did a little bit of digging, and tonight for you guys, I have 5 different Timu items. My plan is to roll through these 5 Timu items, and I would like you to rank them from the least expensive to the most expensive after we see all these items. And then also for your own personal preference, you can tell me which one you'd like to take home today as your special prize if you get this correct. So item number 1, of course, is the Timu RC snowplow robot.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
no way that
boy.
Works. No way that works.
I saw a video of this. It seems like it works. So, of course, it's giving metric measurements here. So I had to do the conversion for
I appreciate that.
US folks. So it says 550 millimeter snow removal width. That's a 22 inch width. It's a 6.5 horsepower motor. Of course, gas powered, and clear snow removal height of 150 millimeters, which is about 6 inches. So, yeah, I mean, this looks like pretty cool. I would get this.
I love that.
It's
not. It doesn't say it's remote control. It just says it's a robot. You set it out there and it does what it wants to.
It says RC. I'm assuming the RC is remote control.
Oh, that's
RC
true.
could stand for
You're
something else.
RC is remote control.
You just sit inside the window with your bathrobe and a top of
and just sit there like
hot chocolate. It just
exactly.
Junior
you can be playing
RC.
PGA and RC snow in your driveway. You never know.
All right, I get a price in mind.
Me too. I'm writing mine down.
Oh, I can do that too.
Take notes here. Take notes.
Wait. Oh, that's right. Because you're not going to tell me what mine were.
The Royal Crown snowplow robot.
Royal Crown.
Darth says it clears 1/100th inch of snow.
I'm going to use my fancy dancy Super Mario notebook.
Fancy dancy.
Okay, item number 2. You guys ready to move on?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Item number 2, of course. The Shit You mini cordless chainsaw. Of course, the Shit You is the brand. I'm not just being like, can you believe that there's a cordless chainsaw?
Thing, I kind of want that.
This thing kind of looks like it kind of rips, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
So
I've got one of those actually.
Yeah. You can just
but a different brand, not
you don't have the Shit You.
No.
It could be
that one looks like a direct knockoff of Makita.
It does. Right?
I don't know how they're not suing.
Yeah, for sure. So you've got the Shit You. Comes with a screwdriver as well, just in case you need to make any adjustments there.
A plastic screwdriver, looks like.
Definitely plastic. Zero grip on that thing. Might even be plastic, the drive spot too. So who knows? You never know what you're gonna get with the Shit You.
Yeah,
you never do.
You never do. All right, so that's item number 2 is the shit you.
I'm locked in. I'm good.
All right. Item number 3,
What is
powerful,
that?
450, 4,500 volt solar bug zapper.
Wow.
It zaps mosquitoes. It zaps flies. It zaps wasps. It zaps fruit flies. It zaps moths. It zaps gnats, and it zaps
Well,
Addies.
I have a question about
Addies?
this. Does it?
80.
Look at the lightning.
Does it? Well,
Zap
time
you
out
back
though.
to the 80s.
I have a serious question. So all those little insects you just named have like
Yeah,
the
they all have
non-spoken
X's.
sign.
They all have X's through their
Does
face.
that
for the audio
mean
listeners.
it does not kill those?
No, it means you won't have any of these in your house. They're gone.
I'm not confident. It should also say like all bugs besides those.
Just zap the hassle. Relax
Relax
outdoors without mosquito worries.
mosquito.
Do we know how big this thing is?
That's my question.
It looks giant. It's 15 inches. It's 15 inches. I looked it up because I had to click in here because, well, I did pick this image because it had that awesome lightning going across it, and I thought that added some cool effect. And the first image was just literally a house with this thing right next to it, and it was as big as the house. And then I clicked on it, and the next image was it next to a bush, and it was as big as the bush. So it's 15 inches. I checked the dimensions for you guys just so you would know how big the solar bug zapper is, and solar
You've done
too.
way more research than I have.
I got my
doing-
I'm locked in. Locked in.
You're you're really doing it for for the family and for the environment with the solar.
I have
too.
one. Not solar though.
All right. All right. Next item. Of course, for all you tinkerers out there, who doesn't need a Temu 7x14 desktop lathe?
I mean,
So-
that is a mechanical engineer dream right there.
It really is, right? You know,
That-
maybe you're you're into 3D printing. Maybe you need to, drill
That-
holes for.
Does
a
it come with
tube.
any additional tooling, or just what you see?
You know what? I think it's there was some additional tooling in the details, but I do really appreciate this. You don't get this. You guys probably can't see this, but I did zoom in. This is 100% an AI image. All the little dials and everything. It's just gibberish. It's complete BS.
That's when I first saw that picture. I'm like, none of that makes sense.
None of it.
They've got
none of it makes
knobs.
sense.
They've just got knobs everywhere.
There's a bazillion knobs. There's definitely what appears to be a safety label. This isn't safe. It's probably made of
No,
plastic.
it's definitely not safe.
Definitely not safe. So this is the Temu desktop lathe, item number 4.
People actually buy this shit.
Somebody
Yeah.
does. Somebody does.
Hambone Johnny.
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it. All right. My favorite item of the night, the one that I would personally take home, of course, item number 5. Temu fat crocodile.
Shut up. You just made that up. That's not
Is
real.
that a golf tee marker? That could be a tee marker.
No, it's like a little. I think it was under like the desk pet area. I found it next to the lathe. So for the audio listeners, this is just literally a fat crocodile sitting up on his butt. He has little tiny arms. And
but he's looking at you in a
16
weird
chins.
way.
It's I'm assuming it's ceramic or some sort of resin. I would say it's probably the
I was
smallest
hoping it
item
was
of the lot.
taxidermy.
Oh, that would be amazing.
No way.
So
that thing's 1 inch tall. It actually might be a rubber eraser that goes on your pencil.
Rainer's spirit animal.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that was our 5 Temu items for tonight.
Okay.
I know you've been writing down prices, so I'm very curious to hear that. But I'm curious to know which item was most expensive to least expensive.
Okay.
Drew, do you want to just give me your list?
Sure.
I won't tell you right or wrong, and I'll let Kuz answer, and then I'm curious about the price.
My most expensive, I'm going with the snowblower at a solid $249. Next, I'm going with the lathe at a solid $79. Then we're going to go to the chainsaw for $49, followed by the bug zapper, $29, and the crocodile for $9.
What was the price you had on the chainsaw?
$49.
And the zapper, sorry.
The zapper was $29.
Okay. All right, Kuz, what's your verdict?
Mine's same order actually.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Different prices. I'm going snowplow at 300, Lathe at 70.
Okay, close.
Chainsaw at 60.
We're in the same ballpark here, Cruz.
Bug Zapper at $20. And Croc for 10.
Well, I mean, we are very
guys are right on.
close.
All right, so I will go through the actual prices here in a second, but I've got to say that you guys are super close. You just have to switch the Zapper and the Chainsaw. The Zapper is more expensive.
Get out of here.
Number one was the
Wow.
Snowplow. Number two, the Lathe. Zapper in third, then Chainsaw, and then the Fat Crocodile.
What are the prices? You have that?
So yeah, I do. All right, so the Snowplow originally $2,169 on sale for $1,857. A steal.
What?
A steal.
Wow.
1,857. I mean, we're talking about 6.5 horsepower here. It's a
That's
legit
true.
engine. All right, so that's the most expensive. Number two is the Lathe. $551 for the Lathe. That's legit.
That's crazy. That's
Wow.
probably the item I would purchase.
Yeah.
That's my go-to. If you gave me one of these options for free, I'm going with the Lathe.
Nice.
Why not?
I'll take the
Zapper.
Snowplow.
Zapper. Yeah, I really like the Snowplow. Zapper originally $99.99.
But
On sale for $42.52.
okay.
Why 52? Because they
Why
say
not?
so. Chainsaw, originally $52. So you guys were pretty close on that one. On sale for $13.92.
That's a steal.
I shit you not.
That is a steal. They're giving that away.
$13.92 for a 21-volt chainsaw.
Yeah,
Shipping is more than that.
yeah, absolutely. And the Crocodile, $425.
Oh,
Did you buy? You didn't buy that?
Look at his little
I'm not
heart.
going to buy anything from Temu. I refuse. Somebody's
said-
getting my information that I don't want to have.
Send Cruz the link to the croc.
I've never even gone to their website, but I do have some relatives who have purchased things on Temu. Maybe I'll slide this way and tell them this is what I
Send
want
them
for
the Fat
Christmas.
Crocodile link.
Well, they're all going to be on our feed starting tomorrow. So now that we have been talking about it,
Yeah.
So
Good
that,
stuff,
my
Hambone
friends,
Johnny.
is the latest and greatest Temu excursion. So
The
thanks for
best
playing
part
along.
about this Hambone and this notebook is these are my notes, but look what was on the above that was the pumpkin, the grumpy bear lamp, the little
Yeah.
That's the Hambone in the Wild official.
Hambone in
this-
the Wild scores. Yep.
Temu notebook.
Yep.
Incredible. So
Good stuff.
So
Appreciate it,
good.
Hambone.
good stuff, fellas.
Yep. Thank you for doing that.
Absolutely.
All right. Last but not least, I saved this for the end. For those of you who are watching, congratulations for sticking with us.
Wow.
I'm going to share my screen. This is the first episode out of 34 episodes that all three of us has shared our screen individually.
Reason why you should be
So
live.
that's why you should be watching live. So those of you who are, boy, you're in for a treat. And those who aren't, you're in for a treat too, because a week or two ago, our good friend Cardonius on the Discord said, "Hey, I want some merch." And Drew had already done this once. He had already put the call out and said, "I'm ordering merch. Who wants some?" You all chimed in and said, "We all want merch." Drew ordered all the merch. It was
And
a
a lot
big
of issues.
fiasco.
Lot
Three
of
different
issues.
shipments of three different sizes of hoodies and t-shirts. But finally, they all got here. Drew got them out to you and gave me all the leftovers at PAX. So when Cardonia said I would like some merch, I said, "Hey, I've got some merch. I've got all the leftover merch." And it made me think. I knew a guy once who started a business, and every dime he made, he just put it into advertising and plastered his name everywhere. And it paid off. It really paid off. So I thought we should do the same. We should put our name out there everywhere. I'm just going to scour the internet to find the best options for merch. Drew ordered some merch. It was not the best option. I have found the best option for merchandise for the 8-Bit Clubhouse, and I've created a store. So for those of you, I'm going to give out the link here at the end, but for those of you who want merch now, you can just go to the store and buy until your heart's content. Whatever you want. And I pre-made a lot of different items here. Not only, well, first of all, you can go on our site, on our store, take the 8-bit logo and put it on whatever you want. Hats, shirts, stickers, whatever this store has to offer, you can put that logo on whatever. But then I went in and created my own designs for you to purchase. You can't use these. You can only purchase these through the store. This is unique stuff here, folks. So let me see if I can figure out how to share my screen for those of you watching. For those of you listening, watch the replay here, or I'll give you the site. So first of all, our first items, we got the 2 8-bit Clubhouse t-shirts, just with the logo on the front, classic shirts, $20. Then I have this sticker. I created this sticker. It says, "I see goat people." And it's got the goat person on there. So I couldn't remember who it was. And then I found the picture. Now you can get a "I see goat people" sticker. I also have 2 stickers, "Eat more jellyfish," written in English and in Chinese for our waiter friend. Comes in white and or red.
Fantastic stuff.
And or. This is the best thing on the whole site right here, guys. It's Drew's Amazing Hot Sauce, okay? And I know what you're thinking, right? What am I going to do with Drew's Amazing? Let me tell you guys something. I sampled this today. I got a hard-boiled egg out. I had some sample packets of Drew's Amazing Hot Sauce, and it is amazing. It's a little sweet, which if you read the ingredients here in the photo, there is no high fructose corn syrup.
Man.
So tell
When
you
do I
why
order
it's
this?
good to have Drew's hot sauce. It's got real sugar. It's a little sweet on the front end. That's the only thing I change about it. But the heat's perfect. The flavor's perfect. It would go great. You know what it would be good, really good on is pizza, actually. But I had it on a hard-boiled egg today, and it was absolutely amazing. Just as the label says. Drew's Amazing Hot Sauce. Get you a bottle.
That's incredible.
Get you more than that. Let's see what I got next. I'm going to just tease it right here. Okay, Drew.
Yes.
If you were to guess, what percentage of our audience went to college with Hambone Johnny?
Are we talking about listeners or you know what? I'm going to do a solid 38%.
38%. I did the math. And 51% of our listeners went to college with Hambone Johnny. And the other 49% have actually been schooled by Hambone Johnny at video games. So I've got your t-shirt here. I went to college with Hambone Johnny.
Pat, you wanted merch? You got merch, my friend.
Get it while it's hot, folks. Get it while it's hot.
That's
you
really
can
good.
advertise that.
That's really good.
You can advertise that you went to college with Hambone Johnny. And next we have a t-shirt, solid black. It's got the 8-bit Clubhouse logo, top left corner. The backside, "Loose dogs in the deli." Because that's where you find the loose dogs. This is great. This is great. We also have a Drew's Nature Preserve sticker.
Oh my God.
No moles included in that.
No.
You guys really have to see this to grasp it. So it's stickermule.com/8-bit
I will
Clubhouse.
send the link. I will put it in the show notes.
We got Loose Dogs in the Deli, a clear sticker. We got the 8-bit pin that I showed on our merch page. You guys already know.
Did you order one of everything?
Pins. I went to college with Hambone Johnny sticker, the black version. And then we've got this sticker pack. I would like to recommend this sticker pack. You get 8-bit stickers. How many stickers do you get? I think you get 8. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many you get. 7. 7 in the 8-bit pack. But these are really cool. You get some trading card stickers of your favorite gamer's favorite gamer, coolest kid on the playground, and the man, the myth, the legend. You also get the "I went to college with Hambone Johnny." You get the Loose Dogs in the Deli. You get the 8-bit Clubhouse sticker, and you get the Drew's Amazing Hot Sauce.
I cannot wait to order some of this stuff.
all this is
And a
for
sticker
you,
pad.
dear listeners. 8-Bit Clubhouse. It's stickermule.com/8-Bit Clubhouse. I couldn't find it via the search option yet, so I don't know if
I will
you'll be
post
able
the
to
link.
find it there. But
Hey, but remember when Cruz said he did not have time to prepare today for the podcast?
I found out where all
because
the,
I was
I
doing
found out
this.
where I found
not all the
he
time
lied.
went there.
This
So I gotta say, I woke up today and in my, as you do, you're sitting on the toilet in the morning, and I look at my email and it says "Goat people." Something from
I saw the sticker.
I was like,
mule
"What is
one,
this?"
Too.
Like
I-
3 a.m. Goat people. Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So that was incredible. You were burning the late night oil, getting these stickers ready to go.
Yeah. East Coast time for sure. But
I didn't click on it. I thought it was spam, and I just kind of let it ride. But now, it all makes
never
sense.
click on the goat people. That's rule 1. But yeah, I'm going to post the link to our store on our Discord. I'm also going to post a link for $10 off, folks. For $10 off. I'm going to post a link in our Discord. So, as Drew says, join the Discord. There's all kinds of advantages there. Stay tuned into the shop. I'll probably do some dumb stuff with that continually and add more stuff and do some giveaways and all kinds of fun stuff. But I just figured I'd make that so we have it. So it's there. It's available for you. And here we go. Right, Drew?
Oh man. Well done, Cruz. This is fantastic. I can't wait to buy a sticker pad, some hot sauce. I'm excited.
I'm telling you, the hot sauce is better than you think it is. Actually, it's amazing. It's truly amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that does it for the show. And we will join the Discord, like I said. Follow us on the YouTube and the Instagrams. And thank you all for watching and listening tonight. We've had a blast. And we will catch you next time in the club.
See ya.
Peace.